Just putting those two names together can jumpstart a host of feelings and memories through Tuscaloosa and Baton Rouge. Moments of frustration, disbelief, and jubilation due to the battles that these two have had. From national championship games to season derailments, this rivalry has had it all, and we've got even more for you today. An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the LSU Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Blow, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. Seems like when these two get together, it's always a slugfest, and Alabama won a close one last season.
Yeah, it was Alabama that finished out the 12th round in that slugfest, too. It usually seems like the team that lands the last big haymaker wins, and that was the Tide last night.
Right, and I think that's why it's so important getting out the gates early. Both these teams know each other, don't like each other. Get out the gate strong.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The give to the back. Nice move there. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
Using his legs, it's Hill. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throwing Russell. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And you know, Alabama at the quarterback spot, obviously, you need that great player. When they've had the great player, these teams have been really, really great. The last couple years, man, you've kind of seen the inconsistencies come out at that spot. So finding that next guy, critically important.
It is critically important. I think what's interesting about Alabama at that quarterback spot, too, is a lot of other programs, they reload the position through the portal. But when you think about Alabama, they kind of grow it internally from guys they've recruited who have waited their turn and then finally show up. Ty Simpson was one of those guys. He waited his turn year after year to get his opportunity, and I think they feel like they've got the guys inside the building already that can take over the spot and lead this team to a national championship.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Russell on play action. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab on the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
How good has this defense been coming in? They've had a plan for this receiver. He's one of the fastest guys in all of college football, but he has just not been able to get loose or make anything big happen down the field. That time on a drag route, they're hoping he can just catch it and maybe use his speed to get to the outside, but a phenomenal job tackling by this defense, limiting the damage and now setting up 4th down. How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. So LSU's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. And you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense.
It's been so much fun watching this offense, and a big part of why they're in college football playoff contention has been the passing attack. And this wide receiver specifically, and kudos to him because he had a lot of expectations on him and a lot of attention from opposing defenses all season long. He keeps showing up, and he keeps making plays.
Maybe some room here. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physicality. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people in Louisiana. Everybody wants to come there, and you can tell they always find great talent, and they're always able to run the football.
A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, I have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. looking to pass. It's Levin. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, third downs, money. The tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the first down.
The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The option, he'll keep it. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a third down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals.
Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, LSU!
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide ready to roll on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. The give on the counter. Plows through the defense. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama built its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Russell. Oh, they're after him. Still looking for a man. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Pocket breaking down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Scanning the field, it's Levin. Unloads to the right. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Pucks it out of the air. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The run inside. It's Berry. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Here on third down for this offense. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he won't make it to the marker. Stonewalled for the second straight play.
Let's go. Defensively now, we know we get a stop. We get the offense the ball back in great field position. A great opportunity to make some strikes, maybe score some points. Let's go defense.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Has to get there to move the sticks. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. They go play action with Russell. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Finds his tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down.
Not able to pick up that first down, David, but if I'm them, I'm going again right here on fourth.
Man, I think you knew that on 3rd and 2, short yard situation. You got it close to 4th and inches. Now we're going to get this first down.
The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. Inside the 25. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Running inside, it's Berry. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
Got a man, it's Green. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Blasted as he lets it go. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them up.
They got him, and down he goes. And what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Keelan Russell looking to scramble. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Zings it complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got a man, it's Edwards. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. So now it's 2nd and long. The give on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Stepping to the right. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Catch in the middle. It's Durham. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Lost one deep down the right side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. The Tide will have to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He'll pull it on the read. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Here's Durham. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, LSU! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Throwing Russell. Caught in the backfield, it's Hill. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking for a man, it's Russell. Fires to the tight end. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. 1st downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Snagged out of the air. Now the Tide uses its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build...
Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football, they are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take the field because that could have been disastrous.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go right back to the run. They'll find a little bit of running room there. It'll be 3rd down as the clock runs before the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We start with Arizona taking on the number 14 team, the TCU Horned Frogs. And it's Arizona coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now over to your game at Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that, let's throw it back to the fellas to see how this duel between Alabama and LSU plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Hey, guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. He wanted to remind his team that they have been in moments like this before. They lost last time these two teams played, and they want to build on that experience and make a different outcome this time around. He told them, we have got to be focused and meet the moment, have even more energy, because this rivalry game is what energy is all about. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Now on first down from the 30. On the draw, it's Jones. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming.
Could be an alley. Got enough for the first. They get him on the ground. Boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The run inside. It's Jones. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to power their way ahead. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for a man, it's Levitt. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to run it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score. He's going for the goal line. Just hammering with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a... And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's going to throw deep right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks on the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Shoots it to the left. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. He wants to change this route. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. A strike downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Tigers will hustle to the line.
Well, on a lot of 3rd downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that 3rd down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone, it's Durham. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll they'll stay on the attack from there.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And nobody's been able to hold that Tiger as LSU builds its lead over Alabama.
And listen, both these teams knew coming into this one that the more physical team was going to get it done, David, and that's been the Tigers, right? On both sides of the ball. They have been dominating in this game.
And putting up points, too. When LSU gets their offense going, they are so hard to beat. Rivalry game, regular game, whatever it is, this offense is cooking.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Hard-hitting tackle. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
The kick is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the LSU sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short, and teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Might be changing the route. Running inside. It's Durham. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Durham. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to Caden Durham. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Number 20, set to kick this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide ready to roll on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Russell on play action. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back has it. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Russell fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Russell. Pressure coming. He'll get rid of it. Complete in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Alabama comes to the line on third and short. They'll try to run for it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to test the right side with this one. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Keelan Russell finds his man. It's Ford. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the RPO, complete. Breaks into the open. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Wideout trying to get it in. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with... Touchdown time! Fit it in the window for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And the extra point is good. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Berry. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. And he's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop. Throwing Russell. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
Russell from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Russell fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Now here's Russell. Hauls it in. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the Tide uses its third and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Caden Durham again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those...
There's a crease. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
Yeah, it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. They can't get it done, and it is over.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days.